Most women in long-term relationships prefer a cuddle to full-blown sex.
Not surprised at all, and actually quite pleased, because I think it dispels the myth.
Carefully chosen phrase, that. Yeah.
I think
Sorry, Pam, go on.
I think it dispels the myth that we're all beer-swilling ladettes, and actually we're real women, and we want real relationships. It also dispels the myth that we're surrounded by new men. Sadly, where are they? I think a lot of women, they love their blokes, but they want them to be more affectionate and more sensitive and give more help.
Is it also perhaps a sign of the times that a lot of women have to go out, more women go out to work these days, children to look after when they come home, as do their partners, of course, but the burden does tend to fall on the woman, and they're just too tired, frankly. They've had it by bedtime.
You're so right. And also, I think a lot of women find that they're quite unhappy with male performance in that area too.
Oh, really?
They also feel under they also feel under pressure.
Who are you looking at, Pam?
I don't know, John.
Your eyebrows disappeared off the top of your head.
Okay.
I think they are. They do find that, that men do not give them, say, the amount of pleasure they would like, and they also feel under pressure themselves to do it all and try it all. They're all surrounded by these images that, you can have the most amazing sex, when actually great sex comes once you've had those cuddles, as far as a woman's concerned. And you have the time.
Yes, well, I was just going to ask David Lewis what he thinks it's all about then.
Well, I think we do underestimate sort of what we might call pamper power in a relationship. I do think it's important to keep that sort of initial spark of romance alive. And, it's maybe a corny thing to say, but I do think sort of touch my hair as you pass my chair, this kind of thing is important. But hey, I think it's important for guys as well. I think guys very often feel that perhaps because of the pressures of time, often couples are sort of ships that pass in the kitchen first thing in the morning as they're both rushing off to work. They don't get enough attention. And I think particularly after the first child has been born, very often men feel they're sidelined, that all the love and affection and care that they used to have has now gone on to the child, and they often feel very neglected.
Is that why 40% of them cheat on their partners, and it's only 1/5 of women, I understand?
Well, I think there's a certain feeling in the man that, can I still do it? Can I still pull? And I have this sort of attraction I had when I'm 20, now I'm 40, and I've got a pot belly, but can I still pull the dolly birds? I think this is a part of man's makeup in a way, that can I still do it? And I do think, as far as a woman is concerned, fidelity is a very, very important part of the relationship. They want that security. And I think men do have a sort of a different makeup. They do look for other things in a relationship, sadly, which leads to conflict.
Pam?
Well, the thing is, I think men and women also look at romance differently. Women look at it as if it enhances the relationship. Men feel quite vulnerable, because there's this double mixed message that women are giving. They want the hard man on the outside, but the soft-centered bloke inside. Men think, oh my gosh, what do I do in terms of romantic gestures? The other problem is, of course, women let their self-esteem get bound up in the romantic gestures. If he doesn't make those gestures, their self-esteem plummets, doesn't help the relationship. So I think, women and men need to communicate about what their expectations are in terms of romance, and then moving on to the sex.
I'm sure David would agree on that. We're out of time this time around, but you're going to talk further to Eamon and Fiona on this very important subject this lecture. Pam, thanks very much to you for being with us. David, thank you to you down in Brighton.
My pleasure.
More from you later on, as we said.
Looks beautiful down there. That's just about it from the News Hour for this morning.
Still plenty to come on GMTV today, so do stay with us.